and they feel like they may not, of course, look the same like they did before. And if they're not in a relationship, they feel like they have to do something like this to attract certain people. No, I never really thought about aging until I hit 60. And I just turned 60 this year in March. Honestly, I never really thought about it too tough until now. And I can honestly say that now I understand why so many women opt to do changes to their bodies, to their face, the whole 9 yards. I understand it. And no judgment here. I really truly understand it because society and people in general have just made it seem like once you hit a certain age, it's like you are no longer desirable, you're no longer needed, you're no longer important. I mean, it's just so much to this aging. And it's like, and they are so wrong because I feel like for me now, I feel like I'm actually in my prime and I know who I am. I know what I'm going to tolerate. I know what I'm not going to tolerate. I feel good about myself. And honestly, when I look back on in my 30s, 40s, and even my 50s, I knew who I was. Honestly, I knew who I was. But at this age I am now, I really truly feel like I know who I am. And it's like, I don't know. Like I said, no judgment, but I understand why so many women don't want to just age gracefully or just normal, I should say, opposed to just opting to go under the knife, do all of these things, Botox, fillers, the whole 9 yard. And I get it. I understand it. And I'm not knocking anyone for doing it. And I've thought about it from time to time, but I just never did. This whole aging process for women is like, what's wrong with just really wanting to just age gracefully, normal, I should say, opposed to, going under the knife? Because when you look at people like Kris Jenner, it's like now she looks as if though she is 40, you know what I'm saying, in her 40s, maybe 35. I don't know, because, white women and black women, to me, we age completely different. But when people start to go under the knife at that age of 70 or maybe even 60, and you want to turn the clock back 20 years, it's like, do you not realize that, of course, your face and all of that is going to be fabulous. But when you think about your body, when you at the age of 60, 70, 80, your body is going to tell a whole different story. Because I'm 60 and I feel aches and pains in my body. Just imagine if I was 70 and 80, like Madonna and Kris Jenner and Cher, all of these women that have been under the knife and their faces are completely different now, but they may still have a slim, body frame, but I know their bodies are giving them issues with the aches and pains and the joint pains and all of that. Just because you had that surgery done to your face, that doesn't have anything to do with your body. So your body is going to tell a whole different story opposed to your face. But again, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all. But it's just so amazing to me that we as women, some of us do not want to age gracefully, like the Tracy Ellis Ross. There are so many different women that are doing it, just aging gracefully. They're not going under the knife. They're not doing any of that, and it's like, wow, it's like society have really truly done something to women to the point where no one wants to just age the way that we should age, And again, like I say, I'm going to keep saying that because I don't want anyone to take my words on what I'm saying to make it seem like I'm against someone doing what they want to do with their body. That is absolutely your right to do whatever you want to do, And I'm not knocking that, because if I probably had the money to do something drastically, who knows? I would never say never, but society have really truly done a number on us, because it's like some women just do not want to get older at all. And to me, that's like, it's sort of sad in a way, because the world has gotten into our head, into some women heads, to say you're not gorgeous, you're not beautiful, you don't have it going on anymore because you have hit a certain age. And it's like, wow, just wow. And these are the things that women has to go through dealing with, just to stay relevant, just to, feel important, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, I just think that, and I just wish that women felt more confident in their bodies as they get older, to just, let it be what it's going to be. What I really think about all of this is that some women feel like, especially if they're not in a relationship, and they feel like they may not, of course, look the same like they did before. And if they're not in a relationship, they feel like they have to do something like this to attract certain people. But honestly, I really believe that society have done a number on women aging and not feeling comfortable in their own skin to just age gracefully. Society have just really just done a number on us, and it's absolutely just wow. But you all come below and tell me your thoughts on it, and I'll see you all in the next video.